Hey, it's Dan, and in this video I'll do a quick review of the Sargent seat for my 2021 BMW F750GS. The stock seat on this bike is actually pretty good. I have about 6,000 miles on it, mostly highway with a passenger, and it's done okay. Having said that, more comfort is always better, and upgrading the seat is an easy way to make that happen for your bike. The other major reason I decided to make the upgrade is to add the heated seat elements, both for myself and for the passenger. It goes a long way towards extending a riding season, especially when you ride in the cooler areas. Now, these seats are custom made. In my case, it took about 2 weeks from the time that I placed my order until it got shipped. One of the first decisions that you have to make is the type of material that it's going to be made of. You could choose the CFX, which is a carbon fiber look. I did that with my S1000RR seat. I like it, it fits the bike, it's sporty, it's great. In this case, I decided to go with the DTX with dual grip zones, just to see the difference. I like this one as well. Really the key difference here is that the two side panels on the side here are made of a more sticky, rubbery type of material to give you a little bit more grip. The other option that you can select is the color of the Welt. In my case, I have the 40th anniversary of the bike, which has yellow accents. I wanted to match the Welt to the bike, and I selected the C22 version. The color is spot on. Since I opted for the dual heated version, it came with 2 controllers, which allows me to control the temperature of the front and the back of the seat independently. And additionally, the seat also came with a wiring harness and a relay to make installation a snap. All you have to do is hook up 2 of the power leads to your battery, the third one to any source of power that's controlled by the ignition, and you'll be good to go. I will make an installation video soon to show you how to make all the electrical connections, so be sure to subscribe and keep an eye out for it. So the heat controllers come with a pretty long cable. This allows you to install them somewhere up front, run the cable along the back of the bike, and connect it to the seat. They also have a Velcro sticky on them so that you can install them and also reposition them if needed. And now let's take a closer look at some of the differences between the stock seat and the Sargent seat. Right off the bat, you could tell that the stock seat is a much simpler design. The front part of the seat and the back section is kind of flat. It's pretty narrow, especially when you compare it to the Sargent one. So it leaves a lot of room for optimization, even though it's really not that bad. On the Sargent seat, they've done exactly that. So the front part of the seat is like a saddle. With lumbar support, I love this. I sat in it just with the bike being stationary. It was really, really comfortable. I could say the same for the passenger. The pad is much wider. It has a contour to it, so it's going to be much, much better than the stock. Again, even though the stock really isn't all that bad. That, in combination with the heated pads for the front and for the back, is going to make this thing awesome. And now let's take a look at the bottom of the seat. You could tell that Sargent did a really good job replicating the OEM design. All the mounting and attachment points are exactly the same, and this thing fits onto the bike perfectly. The other thing that you could see is that I have the 2 electrical connections for the heated elements. This one is for the front, this is for the back, so each of those will just click into the heat controllers, and it's a really, really simple install. Finally, they included a Sargent branded flashlight. It's LED, it's USB rechargeable, has a magnetic base on it. Really cool touch. It's nice to know that you always have a flashlight on your bike, just in case. The other thing that I wanted to point out is the quality of these seats. It's really nice to see that they put a lot of time and effort into making them perfect. Just looking at it and touching it makes you feel like it's a really high quality product. Looking at the panels, they're all even, they're straight, the stitching is perfect, it's nice and tight. You could tell that it's something that's going to last. So I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and keep an eye out for the installation video of the electrical components to make the heated elements work. See you next time.